Yo, what's up guys, it's Melody. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make thumbnails for beginners. First thing you're going to want to do is download Blockbench and Pixlr. Now if you have Photoshop you can use that, it'll be a lot easier, but if you're looking for a free alternative you can use Photopea. So starting off you're going to want a concept of a thumbnail. The one I'm going to be using as my reference is one I made just entirely to use as a reference. So firstly, you're going to want to go ahead and open Blockbench and just load your Minecraft skin into it. Also for the skin that I use, I draw a custom face on it. If you want to do that, you just have to up the resolution of the skin that you're using. Otherwise, you can leave your face blank, leave it as normal, do whatever you want with it. What I'm going to be focusing on is this little pose tab right here. So just go over to that and then you have a pretty good amount of movement that you can do with your skin. Now, if you're cooler, you can use stuff like Blender, but I don't know how to use that and this is more for beginners, so we're going to start off by just using Blockbench. Now there is a couple poses that it just comes with like defaultly, little walking, running, crouching, sitting, dancing, and shooting a bow. I am going to use this crouching pose, so I'm just going to go ahead and tweak it out a little just until I'm a little bit happier with it. If you go up here you can move the whole object instead of just rotating it. I think this is how mine is gonna look. Just figure out whatever angle you want it in. You can use your right click and then screenshot it. Either save it to clipboard, save it. I normally just save it to my clipboard because I just paste it over into my editing app. So this is also a good time to go into your editing app and just open the right canvas size. It's gonna be, I think, 1920 x 720. And then I'm also gonna load up another skin since in my thumbnail I'm gonna have two people there and I don't want to use the same skin. So here's the second skin I'm gonna be using. Honestly, for the thumbnail I'm doing, I might just leave it in the pose it came in. So do it like that. You're also going to want to make sure that you have a thumbnail ID in mind, otherwise you're kind of just randomizing stuff and throwing stuff around without, like, you know, knowing how you want it to look as an end result. Okay, so I just loaded myself up in a Minecraft world. I'm using a Bed Wars map, which is Speedway, which I just downloaded online. So for my background, I'm just gonna grab a screenshot. Also, whenever I do take screenshots in maps, I do make sure to turn off the sky just because it makes it easier to like chroma key out of there later, basically. So let me do that. Okay. There you go. I'm gonna go ahead and game mode myself into spectator and then spend like 15 minutes trying to get the right angle that I want. And then I'm just gonna paste them into here. Like I said, I'm gonna like chroma key it or select it, delete it all. I'm gonna take this out of there. Just make sure I get everywhere. Now, if you have, a custom sky on, you can technically just like keep it like that. It doesn't have to be like entirely perfect, you know, just get out the main things. And then I have a sky picture under here, which I'm just gonna put in. Now, like I said that I wanted to like mess around with this layer, I'm gonna copy and paste it just so I have an extra in case I like, you know, fuck up. And then I'm gonna give it a shadow. Same with the sky, I'm gonna copy and paste it, go up here and put it on radial blur 2. So it just added like the tiniest bit more to the background by doing that. And then I'm gonna put my characters back in, move them around a little, see where I want them to be. So I'm gonna copy and paste the skin, go to this layer and give it a shadow. Blur it maybe. Sometimes I don't just because it's Minecraft and having boxes I feel like isn't that crazy. And then something I do is I'll take this skin and then go to motion blur and up that. If you're using Photoshop, I know there's an actual button for this, but I am not using Photoshop, so you know, we work with what we have. And then same thing over here. Again, it's not gonna look perfect because I'm not in Photoshop. I don't even know how you do in Photoshop. All I know is that it's like 15 times easier. So I'm gonna also add another shadow on here. So it's gonna be... might even just... sometimes when I want the shadow to be entirely all around, I'll go to outer glow, turn this black, and then feather it all the way. I know it looks kind of choppy right now, but it'll come together. It's okay. And then since you can kind of see me walking on a block here, I want like shadow underneath. So I'm making kind of like a cornball thumbnail, so just all I could think of doing since I normally like make, just texture packs. This is the only thing that came to mind. I'm gonna use some text up here and then gradient the text. And then go to outline, size big, shadow, take away the blur, put the opacity up. Yeah, somewhere under. And then just copy and paste this, put it over here maybe. So for some reason on text layers you can't add shadows. Well, I mean, I guess you can like through here, but since I doubled my shadow here, I'm gonna turn it into a normal image instead of like a text layer. So just merge it with like a random layer, and then drop shadow, and then boom, now your text has 2 shadows. Something I also like to do is give like my thumbnail an outline. I'm gonna take away the color from the shape and then go to outline and up the size, then just put it around so it fits. Boom. I also have special effects that I put around the edges. The 2 most common that I always see in videos are either these lines or it'll be like this coming out from behind someone. So let's fiddle around with both of those. So put mine like there, and then the Fortnite lines, which is what they're called by the way, if you want the image something roughly like this, anything extra that you want to add in. I know it's not like the best, most professional thumbnail. This is just all the basics you want to know. So I just put on a better looking texture pack just for armor textures, and then take your screenshot. I'm just using Freelook. I'm using Photopea because I don't have Photoshop, so take my screenshot, paste it into here. So I just open up the picture here, and then you're gonna want to start by removing the background, which is a big pain in the ass thing to do, but we got that. So go over to like the lasso thingy and go into the polygonal, and then just start selecting your skin. Yep, and then I'm just gonna copy it here, go over to editing app and just paste it in, put it there. And then, it kind of looks a little bit better. I clearly picked a horrible angle. Worst case scenario, just like cut out the skin again. If you want to make it easier, you might be able to just fly into the sky, or like if I do this and then go to here, and then I can magic wand the background out also. It's an option. Sometimes it just won't be like as clear. I think I used to like do this when I would like try and figure out what angle I was going for. I would just spend time like figuring out which one looked best, and then I would actually like cut it out, something like that, and then do your other one, which was my crouching pose. Go through whichever one I like most, then delete that. What the hell's that? I clearly spent a lot of time tweaking mine. It took me like a billion screenshots and a lot of posing, but this is where I've ended up at. Now, how I did like the shadows last time is just what I'm gonna recreate here, just like, making it look like they aren't just pasted into there like they obviously are. And also fix this because it's iron armor, and clearly the tool took away a little bit of the armor. Okay, just fix that up a little. And then the shadow thing. Okay, I just got an idea. Something I'm gonna do is I go to the outer glow, instead of blending it, keep it unblended and like feather it a tiny bit, and then do the same thing up here. I know I've done like a pretty horrible job at explaining. For some reason, trying to explain how to make a thumbnail is like the hardest thing compared to like explaining how to do texture packs or anything. But I'd say I'm done right here. Again, not the best like idea of a thumbnail just because I don't make Bed Wars thumbnails. But that's 2 ways to make thumbnails. Last thing I'm gonna do is just add in random stuff, turn on my layers, I'm gonna put a little shadow on my border, turn on, I had on earlier, and that is basically my whole thumbnail tutorial. I'm so sorry if some of it makes no sense or I'm going too fast with some things. This is mainly just for like beginners if you're just starting to get into making thumbnails. Again, the few different methods you can use is going to be Blockbench, replay, using free look. I know there's a thumbnailing mod that just came out. I just haven't used it, so I don't have any experience with it. I hope this helped a little bit with the idea of how to make thumbnails. And yeah, I hope my video made sense for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.